everybody. Welcome to the Joyful Finding Show. This beautiful October 20th of 2023. As time keeps sliding into the future, and it continues to do so. We're all like sliding. I feel like we're all sliding into home base, so we must be close to wherever we need to be going. Okay, we've almost got our home run in. I don't know who I need this analogy out there for, but welcome, you guys. Welcome. I'm so glad you guys are here. Okay. So what kind of week have you guys had? I feel like I've been busy all week on the go, getting lots of things done. I'm still purging. I'm going through closets. I'm painting. I'm doing a lot of things to bring new energy into my house and the situations that are here. Being a little miscreative and definitely getting rid of stuff. So I hope you guys are kind of doing the same, clearing out the old and allowing the new energy to roll in, because the new energy is rolling and sometimes it may feel like it's steamrolling you. It just knocks you down or whatever. But we just pick ourselves back up and keep moving. So one of the things that I thought I might want to talk about today is because I was like, one of the words that kept coming up in my thoughts and maybe even in conversations with other people that I had today was the word courage. Okay, courage is a very, very important, strong word. Okay, because it's very important for you all to have courage, right? And again, I heard it today again, that in the Bible, there's no, it says 365, we will not have fear, right? Or however they put it in there. But, so courage, getting over whatever we're fearing so that we're courageous and moving forward, okay? And also tapping into faith, right? That was the other word that was popping up too, because our faith, right? What is our faith in? Right. And I saw this interesting post that went out there today. I did not comment on it because I really needed to think about it. But it was about religion, right? But it's not about the religion, right? It's about God. It's about source. Everything that was manipulated down here in that realm, right? But all the sources all go to like the same area, so to speak, okay? Or in the same direction, because not all of them are God-seeking religions, right? We're starting to see a lot of that out there. So the last few years, since 2020, one of the important words that I've been getting was to have courage, to stand in our truth, to stand in our power, to stand in our whatever that word is that's important for you, okay? And I feel like that time has really come to really show that courageousness against whatever it is that is still your demon, okay? Or whatever you believe to be the demon, okay? And there could be many things. It could be a thought pattern. It could be someone coming at you physically, emotionally, mentally. But it's about you being courageous, blocking all that out of your space and creating what it is that you want to create, right? Again, letting go of all those patterns that we held on to, whether we were always the victim or whatever the scenario was that we played in our minds, right? Or whatever story we were telling ourselves. It's time today for you guys to rewrite your stories, okay? Not all of it, but you need to create. This is where you get to create moving forward. This is the creativity. This is the joy. This is the happiness that you're going to start creating for yourself in this next chapter that you're creating. Because I feel like we are really turning the pages in our book very quickly. Like if you could just see the wind blowing and blowing all the pages, like we're going that fast in time, okay? It doesn't feel like that in our human all the time, but unless you're really tapped into energies and what you might be feeling. But just know that you are more in tune than you believe you are, because you're following your journey, you're following your path, which is quite amazing. So I'm pretty excited for all of you. But the courageous part, right? Standing up for what your belief systems are in this moment, right? And sometimes like that happened so many times. I've lost friends. I've lost other people because I don't think exactly the same way they do. Okay. And I still have some that still like to attack me because I don't think like they do. Okay. Because they're narcissists, or they makes them feel strong, or whatever. But I've learned that I've had to block those people out. As much as I love, some people need to have their boundaries set for them because they don't know how to stop. Right? So we have to help them stop by setting up those boundaries. Okay. But being courageous in what we're thinking, we're feeling, and what we feel is just in this moment. Okay. Because we've changed so much through these years. Again, like those pages in the book, we might have started way over here, but those pages have really flown by. We've had experiences, we've learned from things. We're ready to advance even further than where we are now. That's why we've been on this spiritual journey, whether it's 2 days, 20 years, 40 years, whatever, it doesn't matter, because it's all leading into this like same timeline. Okay, I was showing this twice today. They're showing it to me again. So I guess I got to show you this. And I think I've shown you guys this before, but we could be running like, say, I'll say 4 just for the sake of, my paper is not as big as I think it is. Okay. If I can do this right. I overdrew on my paper. Let me try again. I'll make it smaller this time. Okay. So it's like we're on these different levels. We can even look at it this way, right? Because sometimes you guys see it better, like when I talk about, maybe when I talk about the levels of the floors, right? But it doesn't matter because they're all going to lead into one. Okay, they're all going to lead into one, right? So these timelines, we're all like compressing them. We're taking all those lifetimes of everything that we've been doing in all these lifetimes, right? Whatever stuff we've brought forward into this one that we need to heal, right? Whether it's our own stuff that we brought forward or, ancestral stuff that we brought forward, whatever it is, we're just like letting all that go and we're just not going to deal with that stuff anymore because we have to, right? So that we can get into all this one timeline because it's been too wishy-washy, and too much deception. Okay, way too much deception in this wishy-washiness, right? Because maybe we've been all hanging out here, right? This is where we all been hanging out. We'll say we've been hanging out at the bottom floor, right? Because we've been suppressed to the bottom floor, right? I wish I used a different marker now because of the light in here. But, and then all these people up here, right, that thought they were cool and like the most important people in the world. Well, we're all being compressed into one timeline. So those that had this power, so to speak, we're taking that away. We're making things on more of a level playing ground because we can see the truth now. Okay. And again, it's very important us going into this, like, it's like shooting through a tunnel. It's going to be a lot of fun. It kind of reminds me of a water slide, you guys, all that work to get to the top of the water slide and all the fun it is to go down. It's going to be well worth everything that we've been through to go down this slide. Okay. But a lot of you have been working on a lot of purging, whether it's in your body, your mind, your soul, your physical space. You guys are changing up a lot of things right now so that it's like amazing. Okay, it's amazing. I see I got more people jumping in here. Well, hello, Sherry. It's a pleasure to you jumping in here again today. It was a pleasure to see you today. Absolutely. Absolutely. And Barbara's out here. And I think I saw Robert and Ruth. Who else is out here tonight? I totally forgot about all you guys. I just got on a roll and started going. Richard Riddle is kicking with us tonight. And Joyce over there on Facebook. Woo! And Sherry's joining us. All right. You guys are amazing. And I'm sure more will join in as we go along. Oh! And there's Robin's Cosmic Soul Food. Hello, Robin, you joyful souls. You. I love you guys. Joyful souls. I like that. Joyful souls. You guys are all just like, happy. All right. I hope you guys are feeling that way this week. You guys are changing up the energy. Who just stepped in right now? Because we're changing it up now. Okay. There was another thing that I wanted to bring up tonight. Okay. So again, as we put out all this, which is going to be, I guess my selenite is going to be my wand again. Okay, so let's think This is all about cleansing, right? It's about cleansing our souls. It's about cleansing our energies. It's about just cleansing so that we are the brightest light that we can be. Okay. So I want you to imagine yourselves in this beautiful white beam of light, of healing light. I want you to imagine people you know that are also standing in this beautiful beam of light. I want everyone to be in this beam of light tonight, okay? This is not something I normally do, but this is what we're doing. Let's see this beautiful beam of light encompassing your body, being soft, cool, comfortable, just right. It just feels like it's a, it feels all cozy, okay? So I want you guys to see yourselves in these pillars of light. And then I want you to put out some names out there, and if their soul so desires that they receive this healing, allow them to be put in one of these pillars of light. Okay. Allow them to be encased in this beautiful white light. I'm seeing golden sparkles going into these pillars of light too. So there's flecks, there's sparkles. There's a lot of things that are going to activate maybe some DNA, some cell work, whatever they have in mind for your highest and best healing today. So imagine your friends, your family, whoever it is that you know that could use some healing. Okay, so let's just take a minute, or I probably won't stay quiet that long, but we'll take a few seconds and just feel into that beam of light with the golden sparkles. Okay, I want you all to see yourselves in this beautiful beam of light. And this light can be whatever color your soul desires. It does not have to be what I say. This does not have to be exact. There are no rules here. Okay, it's about you following your intuition. I'm just taking you in a direction. You follow it where you need to go. That's your decision. Okay, but I want you all to see yourselves enveloped in this beautiful light of healing, understanding. Maybe it's connecting in with your higher self, whatever it is that you're feeling. But I want you to name the people in your mind and send out this light, this healing energy to all of them. And we'll send it out worldwide. And those that are open to it are open to it and are receiving and adding to it. And those that are not, it'll just go around like it never even touched them. Okay, it's kind of like you just see it all just kind of flow. So just see yourselves in this pillar of light, and let's see this energy flowing out to all the world and all those accepting of this beautiful healing energy this evening. All right. And all that energy is just flowing out and feeling everyone. You're all going to sleep very well tonight. You're going to be very rested this evening because this energy will go on and on and on and on and on and on and on if you allow it. Okay, you are the conductor of this train. So you allow what is highest and best for you in this moment, and allow those people to flow into your life that have that information that you may need to have clarity about your moving forward. Okay, so I want you guys to feel into that. Beep, beep, beep. Robin brought her dragons. Awesome. I bet you did. The dragons have been very chatty lately. I've seen a bunch in the sky. They are making their presence known. And you know what was really cool that you just brought that up? It was like before, when did I see that? I saw it on something. I don't remember what it was. I see a lot of things in a lot of different places. But when did they stop calling dragons dragons and start calling them dinosaurs? That's like someone do some research on that because I'm curious. Okay. Because we're talking a long time. But anyways, they're happy to be here too. All our mystical creatures that have lived on this earth and beyond are always joining us as well. You have many, 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 many lifetimes that you've lived, maybe in different planets or things of that sort. And I know people think I'm a little woo-woo when I go that far, but really, if you think about it, and it's really not important because we've brought it all into this timeline, right? We brought it all into this timeline because we chose Earth as this time, right? We chose the suits and we're like, all right, we're going to Earth. We're going to try that birth thing, and then we're going to live our lives and see how that goes and all that stuff. That's awesome. Down, down. Goldylocks says, yes, I saw that too. Change the name of dragons to dinosaurs. Yeah, when did they do that? See? It made me think, right? Because they're always changing up the words, right? Because we've been lied to on so many different levels, my friends, on so many different levels. I mean, even today, we're still being lied to on so many different levels. That's why it's so important that you all discern what information is really starting to come in front of you, what you need to believe, what you don't need to believe. Sometimes it's reverse. Sometimes it's things you hear and it's actually them actually saying exactly what they're doing. So really that's where God comes in and helps you discern. You're like, all right, I feel that in my soul. That feels so good. You know what I mean? Woo-hoo! So yeah, so this is going to be an exciting little time that we have going on. I feel like the rest of this year is going to be very exciting. It's going to go very quick. All right, you guys, it's going to go very quick. Okay, so I hadn't done a little automatic writing in a little while, and they were pretty happy because they wrote pretty big. And of course, they wrote in cursive, so I can't really understand it, but I already covered most of it because they said things are going to move forward quick, quick, quick. Things are going to move through fast. Remember to have courage and faith as we move forward because that's going to help you the best right now. And also you are stronger than you believe. Okay, so whatever you believe your strength is right now is times 1,000. Okay, so stop keeping your guys' self so small. We keep ourselves small and we can't do that anymore. We have to shine brightly. Kind of like the eclipse did the other day. Nothing can shine our light. It can stop us for a minute, but we are going to continue to shine once that stuff gets out of our way. And it's now to be time to be full on. Full on. Woo! All right. Let's see. What did you guys say over here? Sherry says, I'm a really, really old soul. Yes, you are, darling. That's why you chose to come to Earth at this time. Yes, you did. Robin says, just like they put unicorns and mystical creatures in the Bible now. Yes, I know. I noticed that as well. And Kim Smith is watching over on Rumble. So I want to thank you guys for being over there on Rumble. Those of you watching on Facebook, those of you watching on Twitter, those of you here on YouTube. And I can't think of where else she might have us. I think she might have us on her LinkedIn, maybe. I want to say thank you all for joining in, being a part of this show, being a part of this energy, being a part of now, this time that we are in right now, as you awaken to your true selves, right? Because you always feel like you had to hide or not be yourself or whatever. You know what I mean? Woo! All right. I love it. I love it. You guys are amazing. I feel that energy in my heart. I feel you guys going through a lot of healing and a lot of purging. I'm glad we're not having to work on the throat chakra tonight. So that's amazing. So you guys have really been doing a lot of work. I'm so proud of you guys. Woo! I love it. All right. Let's see what else you guys got going on in there. Sherry says, loving the sounds you make. Yeah, I get a little crazy when I'm on my show. The energy just flows right through me. And my energy is just like out of control. When you say it's time to go, it's go time. And then it's like we're on like Donkey Kong. The energy is so amazing. I wish I could stay. I wish I could learn to stay in this all the time, right? Being completely on like this all the time. I'd probably annoy the people I live with. So probably that's why it doesn't happen. But even my brothers are like, I can't talk to you. You talk too fast. You know what I mean? Because I just like get plugged into an outlet and it's time to go, go, go. And you guys have the abilities to do that as well, to tap in and just go, go, go. Go, go, gadget arm. So there's a lot of things that you could do that you're not doing. And why do I keep bringing up all these old things? This is so weird. So I do want to mention Robert is my first donation tonight over there on YouTube. So I want to thank you. You guys are also able to do that on Rumble Rants. You guys are also able to Venmo me if you guys so choose. Thank you for those donations and tips. They're much appreciated. Oh, and that's what I wanted to throw up there. I'll do it next show. But if you guys want, I have Google, so a Google business page. So if you guys want to jump over there to Melissa Park Psychic and leave me a review, that would be a good donation as well. It's not monetary. It just takes a few minutes of your time. If I gave you a great message at any time, then just write it in there. Melissa, just whatever it is that you would like to say. That would much appreciated. I'm trying to build up some of that. So if you could do that, that would be a great donation of your time and your energy. And I would appreciate that. So thank you. But next time I will put the link up there. I just forgot to do it. But you can just look up Melissa Park Psychic and we'll show up because I'm the only one out there like that. And you'll see a pretty picture of me. So you'll recognize me. You'll be like, that's her. That's her. Robin says, you're full of electricity, Melissa Sparks. Yes, I am. And sparking all off. I think that's why I saw the sparkles in the healing tonight, which is weird. And so another thing was weird. So I was sitting there in the car line today picking up my son from school, and I'm looking in the mirror because I'm bored. So I'm looking at my hair, right? And I was like, oh my God, is that like my natural color all the way on the bottom? And it's a little lighter than my natural color, but it's really weird how after you let your hair go natural, the different colors that kind of show up in your hair. Because I have like all different colors. I mean, you guys mostly see the white and the grays or whatever, but it's like really interesting when you start to look at, you know, some similarities and some differences. It's just really weird. I was like, I haven't seen my real color in 1,000 years. 1,000 years. All right, you guys. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You guys, I love you guys. I'm so glad you guys are here and being a part of this time right here, right now. I'm so, so proud of you and everything that you're overcoming, because we're going to overcome a lot in the next couple months. And we're going to start leapfrogging. I feel like we're going to be leapfrogging. Like, I don't know where we're leapfrogging to, but there's going to be a lot of leaps and bounds for a lot of people. So keep your thoughts positive about what it is that you would like to create moving forward, because you have the ability to really do this, okay? To really create change, prosperity, joy, whatever that is into your life, okay? Hi, Cheyenne. I'm so glad you're here too. Yay! I'm so glad all of you are showing up here today because you're all being called in, which is awesome. And I love that you guys are also welcoming of each other. You have created such a tight family feeling, like everybody is welcome. And that's how it's supposed to be. There's supposed to be no judgment. Colin's here too. Yay, he's home tonight, or wherever you guys are. But yay. Okay, awesome. But you guys are doing a lot of the work to create the change, okay? And again, your guides, your angels, your loved ones, and everyone is so super proud of you, okay? Because we are here. Everybody is working their purpose, okay? We could look at somebody and say, well, we don't think they're working their purpose, but we don't know what they're going through. So everybody is working their purpose in however it is that they're working it out right now. And some of it may not be as happy as we would like to see, okay? But just know that everybody right now is living their purpose, whether they recognize it or not. Other people may have more of a passion and they drive it forward faster, right? Because they see all the little avenues that they can work their way through, and they're going to get through them because they see what the obstacles are. They're exposing for them for exactly what they are and showing people the truth. So I want to say I'm very proud of you all out there that are exposing the truth and helping others to understand what is really taking place in this time right now, whether it's local, whether it's in your super town, wherever you live out there, wherever you're tuning in from. You guys are making a difference because your light asked you to be here at this time. Like your soul, like when you made that contract with God, I think I just got marker on me. When you made that contract with God, right? You're like, all right, God, I'm going to go to earth and I'm going to live with this family and I'm going to be born and I'm going to deal with these people that are going to be my relatives. And this is going to be my wife. And these are going to be my kids. And these are the experiences that we need to learn from. And we're going to learn from them together. right? So we've all come down here, and then it steps outside of that family. And then these are the people that I'm going to be friends with. And these are the things that I'm going to be, and then if you don't get too lost, you find what your passion is, and that passion drives you forward. And God opens all the doors, right? Once you find what it is and you have your courage and you have your faith and all of that, and you're trusting truly in God, right? He opens all those doors for you. Okay. So it comes down to doing all of that. Okay. Woo! You guys are doing it. All right, so this is a great time to have a word from my sponsor. If you guys are interested in Feng Shui, you guys need to check out my beautiful sponsor, Marsha Morse of Feng Shui My Space. If you guys are ready to switch up your house, or maybe just a room in your house, maybe your office, maybe whatever it is that you want to change up the energy in, you need to contact Marsha Morse at Feng Shui My Space and see the magic she works, because I check in with her every time that I'm doing something in my room. I was like, is that a good color? Do I need that in there? Should I get rid of that? So you guys check it out. Check her out. Give Marsha a call now for fengshuimyspace.com. Do it. And also, if you're in the Sarasota area, she's also a realtor. So if you're interested in buying and selling, you might want to check that out too. But you are called to the people that you are called to. So, but thank you, Marsha, for being a beautiful sponsor of my show. I love you dearly. And she's doing a great job. She's out there having fun helping the people. That's what she loves. And see, that's what I mean about following your passions, right? If you're following your passions and you're helping people and it makes you feel good, then get out there and do it. Okay. Get out there and do it. Even if it's part-time, even if it's a side gig or whatever, get out there and do what your passion is. The time is now, my friends. All right. So Robert's going to be number 1 tonight. Woo-hoo. All right. Sherry says, I'm going to call her after we move in our new place. That's awesome. That's a great idea. You'll love it. And then you'll know what colors to add and to make everything so sparkly and nice, even though your place is going to be beautiful anyways. But it's a great idea, because then you could add different colors to the pillows and whatever that is, because she goes by your birthday. So it's pretty intense. I like it. And she comes with her little compass, and she goes out your front door to see what way you're facing and all that stuff. It's fun. Yay. All right. So Robert is going to be number 1 tonight. Number 1 is Robert, because he is my first donation. So I want to thank you, Robert. I appreciate you. I also want to mention, before I forget, that we only had one message circle this month, in the month of October, and that was the only one we were having. So any of you that missed out last Saturday on the spiritual message circle, you're going to want to tune in for the only one that's going to happen. It's the only one that is going to happen in November is going to be November 11th. So 11/11 is going to be the only message circle in the month of November. So if you guys are interested in that, sign up quickly so that you are in line for that, because there will only be one. The energies will be super intense that night. Okay, they're going to be super intense on this 11/11 that is coming forward. Okay, I feel like we are building up to this. Okay, it's kind of like 8/8 is kind of like going to spit us into 11/11. That's kind of what I'm feeling like this year. So whatever you had going on then, we are going to find, we're going to jump in. Okay. So that's awesome. So I'm pretty excited about that. Okay. So 1111, also double digits, power numbers. Definitely, definitely tune in on 1111. Okay. I'm just throwing that out there, giving you a heads up a couple weeks in advance so you don't forget. All right. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to tap into Robert. Beep, beep, beep. Are we doing a VIP show this Tuesday? I think we are. If you guys are interested in becoming VIPs, you guys get a Patreon over there with Goldylocks. You have to go to her Patreon now to become one of those. But it's really cool because on Tuesday afternoons, a couple times a month, we have the Spiritual View show. And that's where we're a little bit more raw and we're a little bit more together and we have a lot of fun. Okay, so just know that that is available to you guys too if you guys want to jump in and support that as well. That helps Goldylocks Productions keep our expenses so low, which we love her for. So support us on Goldylocks Productions. There you go. There's the Patreon. She just put it up on the page for any of you that are interested. So thank you, Tiffany, for sharing that information. All right, Robert, we're going to tap in and find out what's shaking in your world this week. All right, Robert, there's a new position or a new job or a new opening. I'm not sure if you're completely aware of it yet, but it's going to show itself to you. I feel like it's going to be more money. I might even feel like you go back to daytime if you're tired of nighttime. So I feel like it's going to switch things up for you a little bit so that you can have more free time. Unless you like being that night owl type of thing, but I feel like you would like to change it up a little bit. So I feel like there's going to be more money. There's going to be more, what is it that it's looking for? It's going to be more like, anyways, it's going to be more of what you're looking for. They're not giving me the exact words, but they're also showing me that as the year runs out, right, as we're getting to the end of this year, that you are going to be opening up more to your higher self. You're going to be trusting yourself more. You might even be hearing or seeing the messages that are coming to you. They may be louder, they may be brighter, however it is that you're pulling those messages in right now. So just know that that's going on as well. Okay. So just know that you have a lot that are coming to you and giving you lots of information. And I'm talking ancestors. I'm talking loved ones. I'm talking your angels and guides. I'm talking like them all. They're like all around you. They all are like trying to talk to you at once. So it may sound a little loud sometimes, but just know that it's okay. Okay. Woo, woo. All right. All right. Let's see. Woo-hoo. Let's see what I got. That's Robert. And then I see Cullen wants a message. Somehow I lost my VIP status. I was at 20 months. I haven't figured out what happened or how to fix it. Okay. I'm going to tell you how to fix it, Kim. You need to go to the link that she just posted over on YouTube. Maybe she posted it on Facebook too. Click on that link and become a Patreon there. Because we were having issues with YouTube that we were having Patreons with. So just go over there and sign up for Patreon over there at Goldylocks Productions Patreon. All right. And then that will be fixed. Pow! Fixed. Okay. And I see Cullen would like a reading, please. Absolutely. And any of you moving forward that would like a message, then say I would like a message. Or if you have a specific question you may want me to answer or anything, or have some insight on, then, just drop it in the chat box because that's how we communicate here. Chat. All right, Cullen. You're a busy dude. All I got to say is that. And a stand-up dude at that. All right, you're really working on a lot of different things. So I'm juggling. I'm juggling some stuff, but you're be able to manage it all. Okay, I want you to know that you're managing all of it. There's things that take shorter time and there are things that take longer time, if this makes sense to you. But I feel like you're in the process of exposing a lot of information and you're also not afraid to speak your truth. Okay, so I think, Colin, I think you need your own little news station. You know, maybe you call it Cullen's News Now or whatever, you know what I mean? Or something, SRQ News with Cullen or something and beyond. Because I feel like you have a lot of knowledge that you could share with a lot of people. And I don't feel like you're reaching enough people. So maybe you need a TikTok just to get some more highlights out there and to get some more momentum, because you really are wiser beyond your years. Um, and that makes me really excited, okay? Because you are going to help a lot of people, whether you recognize it or not. And you already have. I don't even think you've recognized the amount of people that you've already influenced and helped. And then they help somebody, and then they help somebody, and then they help somebody. So it's kind of like this ripple effect. So you have this definitely rippling effect going on, which is quite amazing, and I love it. But you need to focus on more of what it is that you want or you're creating, okay? Because I feel like you have a lot going on. You're balanced, all right, but you want to not have burnout, okay? Not have burnout. So, but I feel like there's good things that are so coming for you, because there's going to be recognition beyond what you already have had. Okay, so just keep your mind open about what it is you're creating, because you keep creating outside the box and you're going to show others how it's done. So that shows me that you're a leader. And I've always thought you were a leader since the first day I saw you, wherever I saw you on Facebook or something. I'm like, that dude's going to be a good leader. So step it up. Don't be afraid to lead. Lead them, Cullen. Lead them. So I'm going to leave that with you. Thank you, darling. All right, let's see. Joyce says she would like to have a message. Kim would like a message. Let me write this down because you guys are going to start going fast. All right, so I said, all right, Joyce, Kim, Robin. Robin says, one time I had a message scroll on the microwave at a cleaning job. I was shocked. I was completely sober and wide awake. Crazy. Girl, I thought I saw a message, something similar to that as well. Okay. Recently, I was like, did that just say something? It was like I never saw it before, but it didn't show up again because I sat there and stood there waiting for it to do it again, and it didn't. And I was like, I know I just saw words. I know I did. So you're not losing it, my friend. You're not losing it. Oh, and if you guys are forgetting things, you're not losing it that way either. Okay. I just want you guys to be aware of that. You're not losing it if you forget things. It's just not that important. It's okay. And everything works out. It's all good. I forgot quite a few things last month, and I was like, I couldn't believe I forgot those things. I'm so like on top of things, very on top of things. All right. So Joyce, and I think Joyce is up there in New York. Must be getting a little chilly up there, my friend. Let's see what I get for you. Oh, this is so cute. I'm getting a beautiful angel for you today, my friend. Your angel guides are coming around you. They're bringing these soft little messages because I feel like they're fluttering all these wings around you. So I feel like there's information that's flowing through the wind. And also pay attention to feathers that are showing up for you. So if you feed birds or whatever, just notice the feathers that they're leaving behind, because those are messages for you and they want like you to tap in to those. So I'm going to leave that with you, Joyce. The feathers are beautiful. Oh, it's amazing. They're saying you're such an angel too. All right, Kim. I don't know what state you're living in right now, but I feel like I needed to say that. All right. You would like a message for your highest and best good? Absolutely. All right, Kim. Let's see what's happening in Kim Smith's world. Kim, are you falling in love? Is there love going on around you? I feel like you're open to it. I feel like we're open to love. And I get 13 hearts for you, which brings me to a 4. So what happened on the 13th, or what's happening on the 13th? Sure, Lynn, I'll add you to my list. So, Kim, I feel like there is love abound for yourself and for others that are going to be open to that love relationship with you. I feel like you're finally open to it, to expressing more affection towards another. So there's going to be, I feel like love. That's what I'm feeling. All love. I'm feeling lovey. So be open to that, Kim. Be open. Be open. All right, Robin, your turn. Robin. Oh, look what you got going on, girlfriend. You got a lot going on around you. You got to remember that you have to have boundaries. Like I talked about earlier in the show, there has to be boundaries. And people like to cross your boundaries, but you need to reinforce your boundaries. So if we're using like, this is so funny because anyways, I'm not going to go that route. But anyways, there I'm seeing like this wall, right? I'm seeing like this imaginary wall. But we need to electrify that wall now so they can't step past it because they get zapped or whatever. You know what I mean? So it's like changing your boundaries or reinforcing them with whatever will be stronger, and you will be stronger. Okay. And also kicking fear to the curb. Okay. They're like, kick it to the curb. It's got to go, go, go. Okay. So they're saying that, Robin, and you got this because you have all these things that are all lining up for you, because it's like all these things, it's just like every single one of us have a lot of crap to let go of. Okay. We have a lot of crap to let go of, whether we recognize it or not. And sometimes it feels like heavy coats of stuff that we carry around. And Robin, I feel like you've gotten rid of most of the heavy layers that you've carried and burdened in this lifetime. So you're about free. So let your light shine. Let yourself be free of whatever it is that holds you back. Okay. Allow yourself to trust yourself to do this, because they're saying you have to have faith and trust in us, and we will provide. We will help you. So I'm going to leave that with you, Robin. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Hello, Jamie over there at Lola Blue down there in Northport. How you doing tonight, my friend? I'm so happy you're here as well. Lynn, I added you to my list, so I think you're after Robin. You are, so you'll be next. I just want to say hi to some people. Joy says, thank you so much. My angels are all around. 999 came through in a dream the other night. Not sure what that means. Well, that's the ending of a lot of cycles for you, so I would take that. Kim says, I have put that out. I am open to love and in Palm Springs this winter. Come visit anyone who wants to escape the cold. I live in Florida, so I don't need to escape. Only maybe in January for 2 days, or maybe February, depending on the day. Hello, Linnell. So glad you're here. Ruth would like a message too. I'm going to add you right here, Ruth, because I didn't see you. I'll add you right there. All right. And Robin says, amazing and true. I am working on fear. Kick it to the curb, girlfriend. Kick it to the curb. All right. So Lynn sees. Let's see what's going on in your world. Let's write out your name so I'll see what I get. All right. Let's see. All right, you've been going through a lot of change as of late, and it was your calling. This was change that you called forward, so that you could move forward in a faster pace. There were things that were holding you back, people, places, things, whatever you want to attach those things to. But it was time for you to let them go so that you could be free. It's kind of like being a balloon and, having that little tether on you so you can't fly away. You've allowed yourself to fly freely. And this is only going to create more happiness in your life, but you have to allow that happiness to keep coming. Remember to change your minds and your thoughts so that you're creating good outcomes for yourself. Because if we think out of fear, we create out of that. And if we create out of positivity, we create that. And positivity is always going to be the greater force. So I say stick in that realm and create positive as you move forward. And it's going to be a great time. So I'm going to leave that with you, Lynn. Thank you for being here today. All right. And of course I have time, Ruth. It's only 8:47. I can read a lot of you guys in a half an hour. All right. Let's see what's shaking in Ruth world. All right. So family. And we know how important family is to Ruth. Okay. So family. So I feel like that's what's going on right now. It's a lot of family this, family that. But you have to make a little bit of space for you too. So I don't know if you plan on a vacation or whatever. But I'm getting it's time for you to take a little break away. You need a little recharge. So I don't know where you're being called to go, but I feel like in the next couple months, you'll know where that is. I don't feel like it's between now and Christmas, but I think it will be after that, that you'll be called to go somewhere for vacation, maybe in January, February, something like that, when things kind of like calm down a little bit too. But I feel like you're being called to go somewhere. So maybe it's a retreat, maybe it's something you just want to learn about, or you just want to go and be by yourself. But I feel like a vacation would be absolutely fabulous for you. Okay. All right. I'm going to leave that with you, Ruth. Enjoy. Enjoy. Kavita says she would love a message. All right, Kavita, I just added you to my list. Lynn says thank you with a heart and a little cited emoji. You're very welcome. And Cheyenne says, thank you, Melissa. You're welcome, Cullen. I know that was really from him because I didn't give you a message yet, Cheyenne. Maybe I'll add you to my list too. I'm adding you to my list because I still have a lot of time left. All right, so I got Kavita and Cheyenne now. Let's see what happens. And then I'll have things that I want to say after that, I'm sure, because, there's always things going on. So we should probably add whatever I have left that we need to say today. All right, Kavita, let's see what's shaking in your world. Kavita, I feel like you are going through a maze. I feel like I am going through a maze and I have to feel my way through it, which means I have to be in tune with myself and trust myself whether I'm turning left or right or I'm going straight. So imagine yourself, and it's kind of funny because it's Halloween time. So imagine yourself in a corn maze, right? And you're trying to find yourself going through this maze. And when you get to the other side, there's this big surprise, right? If you can find the exit, you are finding your way, right? So I'm getting that you need to be more in tune. So maybe you need to do some meditation or whatever it is to make you more in tune, kick into your intuition, whatever that might be for yourself, so that you're trusting yourself as you move forward. Okay. So there's just so many things that you could feel into: the left, the right, the straight. Okay, this feels like God is leading me down this road, because it's going to help you make better decisions moving forward when you're tapped in like that, because you're going to make happier decisions. Okay, so I'm going to leave that with you, Kavita. Thank you for being here today and asking for a beautiful message. And Robin says, thank you so much. I always feel more layers are coming off when you give me a message. Your healing powers are amazing. Well, I would like everybody out there that's feeling any part of heaviness inside their body, that it feels like it just floats out of your body and just floats away. Just let it go. Just let it go. Let it be released. Your highest and best vibration. Oh, so it can't stay. All right, Cheyenne, let's see what's shaking in your world. You're always busy too. Let's see what's going on. Huh. I knew this was going to happen. Okay, so my darling. So what I'm getting for you right now is the animals are talking to you. Like, I really feel like they are wanting to have like true on little conversations with you. Okay. So I don't know how you can tap in a little bit more to that, but I feel like they're like, I feel like I'm surrounded by them. I feel like it's so funny because I feel like I'm in the forest and I have all these animals just coming up to me and they all want to talk to me. They all want to share their information. So I feel like you are going to be communicating more with the animals. I already know you love them beyond everything because you're an animal lover beyond animal lovers, right? And I love that you are, because you're out there helping the animals and the people with the animals. But I feel like there's going to be like some kind of communication. So there might be something you're able to add on to your services when you start to feel comfortable. Like you can find out why the dog, doesn't want to sleep in the bed because they put a new fluffy pillow on there that freaks the dog out or something like that. I feel like these are some of the thoughts that sometimes like pop into your head. Yeah, they don't like it because look at that big scary thing or whatever. So I feel like there's that, but also I feel like you're getting ready to start a new project. Like, I don't know where you fit this stuff into your time, but I feel like it's a project that is close to your heart, something you can closely monitor, and something that you're really doing more for the community than what is being allowed in other avenues that you're involved with. Okay, I know you do with a lot with suicide prevention, so I just want to say that she's very powerful in that field. But I feel like there's something that goes on with that too. So anyone that doesn't, so anyways, but there's something new that you're going to create, some kind of new project. I want to call it a nonprofit, but I don't like nonprofits because they're never nonprofit. But I feel like you're going to break the mold. So I feel like really, I feel like you and Cullen could really help shape Sarasota in a lot of different ways. So you're going to stand up in your powers and do a lot of that. So I'm very proud of both of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. I love you guys because you're doing such powerful things and you're helping such a young generation because you're breaking the molds. And that's what is important, right? I've been talking about that, right? All these old foundations are breaking down, right? They're all falling apart, whether you recognize it or not, they are. Okay, I could just recognize just one. Let's just talk about the banking system for a minute, right? Because I saw this article the other day where banks are closing. And I've noticed this since from 2020, right? Because there was this new branch that opened up down the street and they went through and put in 2 drive-throughs and all that. And then all of a sudden they closed it. I'm like, that was weird, And then I just saw that Wells Fargo and Bank of America are going to close more banks. So we're not going to be doing things in the same way that we're used to. Okay, things are getting ready to change. I don't know how that's all going to change yet. I just know that it's changing because of the things that are changing. And I'm starting to see that a lot of the old structures are starting to break away, right? Like we're watching Congress now try to find a speaker, whether you're paying attention or not, and just how long it's taking and how much bickering is going on because they don't want to give up their power. Really, that's what it comes down to. They don't want to give up their power. Our government has been against us for a very, very, very long time. And we're really starting to really recognize that now, especially as much as people are hurting right now with this Biden situation. People are hurting for their money. They're hurting for groceries. They're hurting to pay their rent. More people are filing bankruptcy now. Their credit is maxed out just to make it by right now. There is no joy in that. Okay. So one of the reasons God has come in now to change all these old structures and to give us the ability to see them so that we can change them now, right? We are the future. We are helping create that future in every moment. Okay. It's just like when we will not give our money to people that we do not support anymore. Okay. Maybe we loved their product in the past, but then they did something that really irked us. And we're like, they're not getting that anymore. They're starting to feel that. Okay. So this is why I love small businesses so much. So I'm going to bring that up because I know there's a lot of small businesses out here right now, watching right now. Every psychic that I have watching right now is a small business. I got Cheyenne out there dog walking and taking care of the dogs. I got Cullen out there that does an advertising business or whatever is all encompassed in that, which marketing and all that fun stuff. Goldylocks Productions is also a small company. Lola Blue down there in Northport making all her soaps and deodorants and candles and all that stuff. Another small business. Is there any other small businesses that I am missing out there? Kim out there and she makes CBD products. Who else am I missing out here that is a small business owner? Any of y'all have business owners out there? Sherry, when she gets into her new spot, she's going to be the crochet queen. Maybe that's your new name, crochet queen. You know what I mean? The wreath queen, whatever. So I feel like there's a lot of you that are going to start creating and we're going to start supporting more of these small businesses so we can build from the floor up. Okay, because we've been building our foundation now. As all the old structures fall, we've been taking the old bricks and stuff and we repurposing, and we've been making our new foundations, right? Because we're going to take some of that information and we're not going to do it again. That's why we're starting with these bottom floor foundations, and we're starting to build these new floors for ourselves, kind of like we're moving up our ladders in those ascension. I can't say it, ascension. Man, I was really gonna be caught up on that ascension, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So you guys are really starting to move forward. Pow, 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 pow. You know what I mean? So I'm super excited about all that too. Cheyenne says we currently have 5 dogs at our house, and they are all competing for my attention. Laugh out. Yes, because they all want to talk to you. They're like, she understands me. She understands me. You know what I mean? So yes, enjoy that. I know you'd probably have 10 in your house if you could. One day you'll have a little farm that you could have all like these dogs and cats and cows and chickens. Yeah, Jamie's in here too. Say hi to Cheyenne. Yes, Jamie. I love Jamie. Yes, Lola Blue is here. See, we're all small knit community down here in Sarasota, Florida, Northport, Sarasota County. We all kind of know each other once we get into knowing each other. We start to blend in with each other. So it's amazing, amazing, amazing. So you guys do not, see, there she is. She's over on Facebook. That's why you can't see her, Cheyenne. She's watching over on Facebook. And you're on YouTube because I'm being there everywhere. Here, there, and everywhere I am. Healing energy with the crystals and the tones are coming. Good girl, Linnell. Make it happen. And all of you. Okay, so if you guys do have a small business, this is what I want you guys to do in the chat right now. I want you all to, no matter where you're watching, whether you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, wherever, I want you guys to all drop your links, okay? Because I'm going to start sharing them more often as we get closer and closer to the holidays. I want to do my part in helping to support all of you, okay? So that's what I want to do. Woo! Cheyenne says, real talk, everyone needs to buy those soaps. Only deodorant you should ever use. Absolutely. I have some sitting right here. Look at this. Lola Blue deodorant. I love this. This is my best kind right here. I love the thieves kind. It's the best, you guys. The best. The best. And the soaps are in the bathroom. I got some in there. And her CBD cream. I use that on my elbows when I'm all hurting. So yes, use that. So if you guys are out there, call in, Cheyenne, drop your links to what you guys do because you guys can help people maybe when they're coming in town. I've been seeing a lot more vacationers needing help in other ways. So yeah, so drop your links out there, share that. I love you guys. Have the most amazing week, and I'll see you next Friday. Bye, guys.